Hi everyone, I'm Alexa from Feel Naturally, and today I'm going to be sharing 3 different vegan pasta recipes that are seriously so delicious, so comforting, and like everything that everyone loves in a pasta. So if you guys are coming from my Instagram, you guys know how many different recipes I share with you guys, but by far the most popular recipes have been my pasta recipes. So I thought it was about time to show you guys in action, and actually just to show you guys how simple it is to make my recipes. So let's just jump right into the video. The first recipe is going to be my marinara pasta recipe. This recipe is so simple, very straightforward, and really delicious, you guys. I used to buy store-bought marinara sauce all the time, the one that comes in a jar, but it wasn't up until a few months ago that I decided to make my own at home, and oh my goodness, you guys, it is so much better. So what I do is I start off by mincing some garlic and chopping a whole onion. And then I simply just saute it in a pan with a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Then I will season with salt and pepper and a little bit of chili pepper flakes. I will also add about a tablespoon of cane sugar. From there, I will add a whole can of peeled whole tomatoes. As this cooks down, it will become easier for you to kind of mash down with a wooden spoon, and you will begin to see a sauce form. While the sauce kind of simmers down, it is time to cook the pasta. So I chose to cook some bow tie and penne pasta, but feel free to use whatever pasta you'd like. Once your sauce is done simmering down, you're going to carefully scoop it into a blender and blend on high for 1 minute. Then you're going to pour it back into the pan and add your fresh basil, and then straight from the hot boiling water, once your pasta is done cooking, you're going to carefully spoon it into the sauce. That's okay if some of that pasta water gets in there, totally fine. Then for plating, I like to top it off with fresh basil, chili pepper flakes, nutritional yeast, and you're good to go. Now this next recipe has to be one of the most popular recipes I think I've ever shared, and it is my fettuccine alfredo. When I create recipes for you guys, I try my very hardest to make it super realistic and close to the real deal as possible. So this recipe is so creamy, decadent, rich. What I do is I start off by sauteing some onions and garlic in olive oil. I then saute sliced mushrooms, then I will cook my fettuccine noodles, but feel free to use whatever size noodle you would like. Now, fettuccine alfredo is very creamy, decadent, comforting because it has a whole ton of butter and heavy cream. And so to achieve that, but in a plant-based and dairy-free way, I make my own cashew milk. I find this to be the best way to do it. So what I do is I soak raw cashews in hot water for 20 minutes, and then I blend those raw cashews with water on high, and boom, you have cashew milk. You don't need to strain it. There's no complicated steps. It's that simple. Then I pour it back into the onion, garlic, and mushroom mixture, add a little bit of nutritional yeast. Once my pasta noodles are done cooking, I transfer straight from that pot to the sauce. Now, as you can see, the sauce looks a little thick, and that is okay. We're going to add some pasta water to kind of loosen things up a bit, and boom, you're done. For serving, I like to add some freshly chopped parsley, chili pepper flakes, nutritional yeast, a crack of pepper, and oh my goodness, you guys, it is so delicious. I promise you it will fool any non-vegan to thinking it's the real deal. This last recipe I think has to be my favorite of them all, and it is a vodka pasta recipe. Now, I grew up eating vodka pasta, and I think I loved it so much because it was kind of a hybrid of my 2 favorite things, which is marinara and alfredo. It's this creamy tomato sauce that is just so delicious. Now, I'm sorry, but this recipe doesn't have vodka in it. I'm sorry if it's misleading, but you could definitely add vodka because vodka is vegan. So what I do is I saute onions, garlic, and olive oil, and then I add a whole tube of tomato paste, and then I add that cashew milk that we made in the previous recipe in this one as well. I then cook my noodles in some hot boiling water, and then straight from the boiling water, I'm going to transfer that pasta into the sauce, allow a lot of that pasta water to get in there to loosen things up, and boom, you're done. For plating, I like to add a lot of fresh basil, chili pepper flakes, nutritional yeast, pepper, and that is all. This stuff is so delicious, creamy, and comforting. Hey everybody, that wraps up the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments down below which recipe you guys are going to make first. All the full recipes will be linked down below for you guys to check out. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, and to also subscribe if you guys want to support me. It is a new channel, so I would really appreciate any support that I can get. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.